Here we have another percentage question, and for whatever reason, it's another case where they could have tricked you, but you kind of get lucky if you fall for the trick, and you still kind of end up getting the same answer. So I don't think you would have gotten this wrong, but you may have just gotten lucky. So I just want to go through it the right way you're supposed to do it. The wrong way first, though, is to just multiply 24.7, right, the number in Russia in 2012, to multiply that by 0.135, that's 13.5%, and then to find just subtract that out and find what that is. That's not correct. What we want to do is we want to create a percent increase kind of situation here. So I use my open formula to do that. You have other formulas for percent increase and decrease, but I like mine because it's consistent with a lot of the stuff that comes up on the SAT, whereas the other ones can kind of, you have to make them fit sometimes. So what do I have? Well, I have an original amount, that's the O, and I'm going to multiply that by a change in percentage this time because I'm increasing. So the way that looks is 1 plus or minus P is equal to the new, the N. And in this case, I'm going to use plus because it's a 13.5% greater than the original number. But the original number is what's unknown. That is the 2011. So let's leave that as X. And then it's 1 plus 0.135. So we write the percent as a decimal, is equal to the new value, the 2012 value of 24.7. And so what ends up happening here is we still are kind of dealing with a lot of the same numbers that you would have dealt with if you did it the wrong way. But the key piece is now we're dividing. I missed a thing. 1.135. 1.135. So we are losing the multiplication that we normally associate with percentages, and we've replaced it with division, which in lots of cases in the SAT is how they trick you, is they know that you think in terms of multiplication, so they create a situation where we've really got to divide, and we don't notice it, and we get it wrong. The open formula is meant to keep us on track, to prevent that mistake. So here what ends up happening is we get that X is equal to 24.7 divided by 1.135, and that is 21.76. But really what I want to know is the difference, right? So the number of international tourist arrivals in Russia was K million more in 2012 than in 2011. So I just want to take the difference between what I had before and what I have now, and we say 24.7 minus 21.76 is 2.94, and they want us to round that to the nearest integer, which would be 3. That's how we're supposed to do it. Now, if you did it the wrong way, I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is you're going to get a number above 3 and end up rounding down. And again, you're lucky that it's the same. But that won't always be the case. The SAT could have definitely tried to trick you here by not making it the same. I don't know why they didn't take advantage of that. They almost always do. But big picture, percentage questions in the SAT are normally very notorious for having traps. Be cautious, get a formula that you like and that prevents mistakes, and notice when you're multiplying versus dividing, because that's usually where the trap lies. That's the stuff that matters.